Welcome back to the Day 3 of Tip to Tip China reaction video. As usual, our content won't be only focused on their language and behavior, but also will dive deep into the culture and history. So usually my video tends to be a little bit long, but I promise it won't be so boring. It will be interesting, especially if you never know anything about China. And today, we brought our special guest, Dada, will be joining us for all the reaction videos. Without further ado, let's dive into the video.
Good morning!
早上好.
Welcome to
Yunnan.
Probably Yunnan, for sure.
Today is the day that we make a lot of progress of because of how bad it turns out we've been doing.
All right, let's see how this goes.
Yeah, we're good.
All right.
Oh, we go inside. Okay.
Dude, that's like a 1 minute of video. They got stopped already.
So.
But it's kind of weird because usually you don't see police patrolling very often in China anymore because we got the surveillance, camera, everything. So usually police officers don't go on. Like it's either they try to check the drunk driving or check your helmet. But he's already got a helmet. And the drunk driving is also, they won't be come out during the day. They will be like hiding behind in some kind of corner during the night because people usually drink during the night. I don't know, like during the day it's kind of weird.
好，慢一点啊！你好啊，早上好。好了，有牌的。
你好。
啊，影咗冇？影咗。揸住證有冇用？哦。
Look at his face. If you're living in the Western world for too long, you have this kind of feeling like if you come to China, like seeing this authority, this kind of like inner scare, like his face, like okay, fine, I got stopped by the police officer. Yeah, yeah, I'm fucked.
啊，影咗冇？影咗。揸住證有冇用？證件。啊，好，對。走了。啊，好，謝謝。
Just let him go.
拜拜。
You should be lock him up, right? Just let him go. Based on the BBC, like you should be have a full body checkup, right?
Should I wheelie?
Look at his face.
Yes. Stopped by Chinese police.
Just don't be afraid of the police. Police officer here is here to help you. And especially if you're a foreigner, we have lots of bad experience that even when the police officer try to help the foreigners, but if they messed up something, there's a misunderstanding. And if something happened to the foreigners, their news will be made to the CNN, BBC, all those big news platform. So that's why when you see Uncle, the police officer here, when they deal with the foreigners, they just look at you and check if there's nothing wrong. They will just let you go because they don't want any trouble too. Like what if there's something happened to you and you make a big news? It's very easy to make on the news if you can cause drama in China because the Western media is designed to spread this kind of information. Anything about China that if it's fair and legit, I'm not even talking about good news. Even the fair news, you barely see anything from China, right?
Police?
For being white in China?
To be honest, I don't even know what they just said. All right, well, that's our first stop.
Yeah, and also I have to add, it's not only because of you're white, it's purely because you're foreigners. If you are a foreigner, you will get some kind of better treatment from the police officer. And there's a reason for this. So one is because from our Confucius culture, okay, we say, 有朋自远方来，不亦乐乎 means, is it not a delight to have friends that coming from afar? So that means we treat all friends from afar better because it's our courtesy. Second, if ever an officer mistreat foreigners here, it will make to the big news. I think the pressure of the police officer is in China. If you be a police officer, you will have lots of pressure because if you mistreat not only foreigners but also regular people, ordinary people, you will make two different kind of news. And if that kind of shit happen, your whole career will be down. And not only that, you might have some fine or even have some sentence.
Nailed it. Objective, escape Yunnan. Is this obey?
It's turned into
Escape.
west.
I feel like we've been doing this fucking west-east bullshit.
Yeah, I won't lie, I would absolutely adore to be traveling Bay again.
Conveniently, we reached the end of the western path, and now we're going perfectly north. We also have another day of overcast, bro.
Yeah, and God bless it.
I mean, it's good for riding. It's really hard to tell what direction we're going. Right. Did you see the police guys were taking pictures of us? I don't know if it was up for funsies, because my license plate's on the back, not the front, right?
It's definitely not for fancy, but yeah, I'm also confused of why they take I think it's because Uncle is also nervous when they see the foreigners. So he said, okay, I should be taking a picture, but but you forgot to take in a license plate. This is also one thing because we barely see the foreigners. Sometimes the regular people see foreigners, they get nervous, you know, because those kind of like people, maybe in some people's whole life, they only see this kind of people from this kind of people. Yeah, they only see like foreigners from the movie or TV shows. So that's why like I have lots of friends come to China. Like everywhere they go, people try to take a photo with them, because in their mind it's like a celebrity, you know? And also the beauty standard, people like white guy, white girl, because all those fashion magazines, they have all those white figures on it. So, you know, it's kind of like this kind of like a media culture brainwashing thing, you know?
Yeah, it's not a bag.
Yeah, I think they're taking a picture of us.
Oh, for fun.
Yeah.
Let's pull these two jokers over.
No,
I'll give them a good jerk. Yeah, they didn't even really...
I think it's that one should be, like I said, I was confused about what they were doing because usually they don't do that, but sometimes they will have the routine checkup. Maybe there's some kind of like suspect going around in this area, so they might do this. But usually, most of the time in China, it's hard to see the police on the street. They'll be pretty busy in the police station.
Risk, they just stop.
Okay, you know what I might do is just go on this right path. I just want to see what the sign says. Like maybe it'll have the direction, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's a good thing they try to be cautious now, because sometimes one wrong turn you will take you like another 1 or 2 days.
Yeah, it's this guy right here.
Okay, so this is a like very typical village convenience store. Usually it's their own house. First floor selling stuff like cigarette and beverage, and second level above is their own room. They just import some kind of stuff at the first floor, and if some people passing by, they would sell this. So this kind of shop was very vital before we had strong e-commerce system, because at that time people are not that easy to move out of the village. So ordinary villagers only have access to these things are in here. But now everybody use Taobao and many e-commerce platforms. So you could literally buy anything from online with your phone. So this kind of shop function is getting less and less important. So that's why you see like the refrigerator doesn't even have any kind of beverage, because they want to save electricity. Like it's like quick buck for the house, but that's definitely not their major income source.
北边，北边，这个路到西北，西北方。
Uncle was like, 北边是北方. I would say his pronunciation is not that wrong, but yeah, the hard part is the tone. So if you cannot get the tone right, people were very confused. Uncle was like processing right now.
北东南西。
这个南，这个西，这个北。
这个北。
这边东，对，这边南，
对，
这边西，
That way.
这边北。
对。
You guys know the Mario Party? There's like a mini game called Soundstage. It's literally like this, like that one.
This is confidence inspiring.
Okay, nice little chat with some Chinese fellows, and we figured out.
Every time they chat, they might only get like a 2%, and most of the time they get it wrong.
Oh, the road we were on does lead.
This is how, you know, how hard this trip is.
Lead north. That's, you know what? This is the same issue we had in Japan. We're going the right way, but we lose confidence in it, and we need reassurance that it's the right way.
Yeah.
We're on a road that rips like insane S's. It's like the most windy road.
Yeah, anyone loses track of where they're going on an open cafe.
Yeah, it's reasonable to be a little anxious. Well, hey, let's just rip this till it fails us.
Till something happens.
Okay, little update. We are in Shanghai.
You may have heard of Shanghai, but no, not to be confused. Our exports are mainly potholes.
Oh my god,
and
it's really
dirt
bad here.
roads. You got it.
Oh my god.
Throttle, baby.
Oh my god.
You got it. When in doubt, throttle it out. It's like the way.
Okay.
Whee!
I don't know if we get some facts on the screen about Shanghai,
Try to search it up. Shanghai only shows Shanghai.
but
No, it's not
just
Shanghai.
gauging off of the many skyscrapers that are unfinished, I think it might be in an abandoned city. And now it's like the most beautifully paved road ever. W.
What's up, guys? From Shanghai. Not Shanghai. I understand why you think it was Shanghai.
It's very different.
No, it's not Shanghai at all. It's called Changwu. This whole place is called Changwu. I don't know why they like pronounce it. Who told them? But Changwu is one of the places in Guangxi. Changwu is like it's a name from a long time ago, and that area actually got lots of like mythology story.
No. It's actually super different. If you put two pictures next to each other, I wouldn't know the fucking difference.
No,
Yeah, it's
if
like-
you've been to Shanghai, you know.
So this this is not. This is like typical town or like small village, and I think I need to address that abandoned city right here because I was trying to figure out where are they. So yeah, abandoned city usually caused by overbuilt They're usually caused by the overbuild by the real estate company. Before the pandemic, there were a huge housing bubble, and those real estate companies went crazy to keep building new houses without even thinking of the consequences, right? So apartment in my city, for example, apartment in my city right now, I'm living in Hangzhou city. So it rises from 1 million for 2 bedroom, 1 million RMB 10 years ago. And then it jumped to like 10 millions in 2019. And now it's like dropping down to 8 millions or 9 millions. But still, because Hangzhou city is a big city, so housing price won't be having too much impact because it continue to has people coming from this kind of small town. This place only have 270,000 population. So compared to most of the town, it's pretty small. As I said, big city will keep having new people coming because that's all coming from this kind of small town. People are migrating to the big city, so the small city definitely get less and less people, right? Population. So those real estate company, they make lots of money in the big city, of course, and then they also get greedy. They try to build more houses in the village or the countryside area. They were brainwashing the local people in this kind of small town, telling them, look, this whole area will be building up in like such a futuristic place and it will rise in value in few years. We don't need to work anymore. There's actually people buys it. So it will cause us two problems, right? One is people who bought the property suffer the value lost, or the real estate company got too greedy and they built too many buildings in the area, but not enough population, so then it becomes a ghost city. I think for this place, definitely they don't have enough population.
Know the difference.
I haven't been to Shanghai.
What?
It's
Alright,
totally
time for
different thing.
some nice.
You see? 仓务监管制局. That should be the supervisor team for the market. So it should be, we have this kind of department. Their job or responsibility is to make sure this whole street is clean enough, and also people will all have the license to sell. And also sometimes they will try to control the price of the market, because you cannot raise your price too high without any kind of quality or thing. It's like inspection department.
Night. I was thinking maybe we just grab a quick big food so we can drive more as well.
We're feeling a bit of pressure today. First 2 days were fun, but since we found out how far we have to go, which is like 2,000 kilometers to Beijing, which still isn't our final location of Ehrenha on the border of Mongolia, we feel like we need to crush a few hundred kilometers. So that's the goal today, is to try to really just fucking kick ass north.
Dude,
See you in a bit. Package secure. Heads up. All right, food?
Yeah, let's find something quick and easy and get the hell out of Chengdu or
Shanghai.
There are so many places.
Yep.
Oh, dude, look, we got a whole new angle. Hey guys, what's up? We're in Shanghai. Just crossing the fucking street. I'm gonna get a 360 view of Ludwig getting turned into paste by this fucking car.
All right.
Oh, this feels horrible to hold in my hand.
Yeah, it's probably heavy, right?
I mean, it's just like I feel like a dickhead.
Yeah, I know that.
Hello. Hello. Okay.
He got it. That was his one. That looks
Maybe,
the little
chef?
baby boy.
Are you talking about the chef?
Little baby chef boy.
I think they sell bao there. Bao buns.
I need like.
They literally cannot read the character, so they need to looking for the image, and they found a chef. But this kind of chef is kind of, I don't know. It's just like pretty regular.
15 bao and then. Good for
But sometimes the regular shop will have the
dessert
food
based.
too.
Yeah, it does look kind of desserty.
No.
Yeah.
Hello.
Like a dessert or.
午饭.
Okay, so on the left, 免费试食 is actually like free sample.
Hello.
我想午饭.
Mimic 午饭.
午饭.
你是午饭，我们家的糕点。
Ludwig is trying to say we want to have some 午饭 and lunch, but the way his tone is different. You see, 午饭. So the tone is different. But 午饭, I think lady is misunderstood to mimic or trying to copy. So maybe the lady thinking, there's like foreigner try to come to my shop, try to learn how to making the rice cake.
是不是啊？
是不是啊?
So the lady is talking about 吃一个是不是啊? She's talking about, do you want to try a little bit for free? What happened to Ludwig right now? It exactly happened to lots of Chinese living overseas too. When we were not able to speak proper English, the difficulties of learning language is more coming from the mental, because it's a conversation. So if you are not able to speak properly, you will try everything to fill the blank to prevent the awkwardness of the conversation. Like you don't want the conversation to stop, right? Like what he's doing right now. Sometimes you feel like repeating what they're saying can keep the conversation going. But when this situation happens, it's even more awkward. Like you are repeating, do you want to try free sample? Do you want to try free sample? This also happened to me lots of time in America before I can barely speak English, because when you are talking, you don't want to, make other people feel like you're not listening. So sometimes, even if you cannot understand, you will try to repeat what they're talking about. So then, if you're talking about something stupid, it will be ending up like this.
I'm trying.
Yeah, but he's trying. I would say, he's already doing a good job of, step out his comfort zone and just explain why he is learning so fast. His pronunciation is actually on point, but he still have to figure out the tones. I think he's already much better on pronunciation than most of foreigners try to learn Chinese. Same thing, revert back to the Chinese speaking English. We have lots of people cannot pronounce English right because we were afraid of step out of this comfort zone. It's just like there's like an invisible barrier. I was literally like that. Like it took me a long time to overcome it. Like sometimes you have to just like forget about getting embarrassed. Okay.
She can give us a little slice.
Oh. It looks good.
这个应该你们会喜欢吃，这个马蹄糕。
好吃 Definitely sweet.
The one they're having, I think it's like a brown sugar rice cake.
好吃 谢谢 Bye bye. Not try this spot.
Looks pretty good.
And also it's pretty healthy.
你好，你的特色菜什么？
石磨米粉。
Good. This one's good. 你的特色菜什么? That's good. He's getting there.
喂，好，
Young.
He's getting there.
把两个吗？
对，
I'm wondering what meat you get.
可以加这些。
Okay, 对。
不 meat。
No.
So Michael is trying to talk about no meat, but like he no is bu, but meat should be 肉, and he doesn't know how to speak 肉. And the ladies definitely don't know English, so bu meat to her is like this kind of like yapping, like she doesn't know what you're talking about.
我想冻了。
See, this kind of rice noodle, they actually looks pretty soft than the one in my hometown. My hometown one is more firm, so for me personally, I prefer the firm one. But depends on everybody's preference. But they still looking good. This is me. Like if I go to different area, I'm specifically looking for different food. One good thing about traveling in China, everywhere you go, the food will be different. Okay, you're like on this kind of adventure. You will have lots of different kind of taste.
So gross.
What? Don't
Throat.
You're a bro? You're a little pro for your throat. It's time for
Meal review. I think this meal might be a winner.
Okay, here it is.
They look good. And they definitely, if that was me, I will add more spicy chili.
I promise it tastes better than it fucking looks. I promise.
It actually looks good though, I'll say.
They have like a tofu, where it looks like it's just tofu, but then there's awesome. There's a
See, there's like a meat inside tofu. There's also one way of making tofu is different, noodle is different, rice noodle is different everywhere in China.
yummy meat hiding
We hid
inside.
some meat in my tofu.
Is there special?
Meat's hiding. Oh, there's protein there. And
The tofu delivery guy.
Protein.
yeah.
Look inside.
Eat our son. 86.
Now, kiss each other, please.
Okay, that's the closest we've got to
Yeah.
this whole trip. It's fire. It's really good.
Everything I wanted in food from China. Sorry. What's up?
Dude, the fall of Michael Reeves.
What are we checking out?
It all started with an Insta360.
Okay.
I think this might be
This shot is sick too.
where we are.
This shot
Yeah,
looks
you can.
stupid, but
Like
it's really cool.
sometimes people have this kind of a wristband and putting the 360 camera. It feel like somebody's like following, like doing a shot all the time for you. But like from the like third person view, it's kind of like a weird or like sometimes crazy because you have like such a long.
What are we in Guangxi?
Anyhow, they're yelling Weigel Ren. Yeah, it's far down.
Yeah, no, I don't know if I tank it.
You've been getting your pro down.
Dude, I hate looking down. It gives my fucking.
Oh yeah, you hate that.
Yeah, I hate look. No. No. Bukui.
Oh, you know what we could.
Oh my god. All right. What up? We were on our way outside the city and in tip fashion we didn't make much progress. There's basically a giant river.
I think it's the same river we've been seeing. It's gotta be the
It's the
fucking
Yangtze.
What we're calling the
No,
Yangtze. It's huge. It's
definitely
massive.
not.
It is, and we don't know whether to be on the right or the left
It
side.
is? No. Let me check. Let me check. So this is where they are right now. I would say, look how huge China is, bro. They're literally just coming out from here to here, and they're literally right here. And the river should be. It's definitely not. It's called Xijiang, so it's like a west river. So it's definitely like the Yangtze River. So you see, geographic class, guys. Okay, ready, Dada? So look, this is the Yellow River. It's coming from Qinghai province, and the lower one That's a long river. We also call it Yangtze River. In Chinese, we call it Changjiang, so it's long river. You see how long it is? So this is our mother river of China, you know. So it goes through like 10, 12, 13 different provinces. But you guys are dream of being near the Yangtze River. You see, they take 3 days from here to here, right? So I would say away to Yangtze River, it's still a week. If they're lucky. Back to the topic.
The river kind of curves to the right, so maybe the maximum amount of freedom would be to go on the left of it.
Somewhere in this quadrant zone. Yeah, fuck it. Also, they have a diamond statue. You can see it on my 24mm camera really well.
Yeah, and also wildfire.
Cam, can you rotoscope in the diamond closer? I'm holding it now, look.
Got it.
All right, off to the fire.
There's 2 guys on our way to a fire.
Tip-to-tip bridge moment.
This is your first tip-to-tip bridge moment. Oh, it feels good to move.
Suspension
down.
bridge, yeah?
Sweaty. I think so. I'm not a huge bridge nerd. I don't know bridges.
Now this is where we see if our gamble paid off. What's this sign say? Okay, I mean, it is Bay. Let's go Bay, I guess.
Hello. There's a little town called Yuingzhan, and so we're here and...
Pause. What they're standing right now under is what we call 牌坊. Okay, remember 牌坊. So it's a memorial archway or decorated arc. You will see this in most of the East Asia too, including Korea and Japan, right? They're all originated from China, and it is used to send a message. It's either telling people the location, like where they're standing, right here, like it's just like where they're standing right now. It's called 培中. Oh, 培中村. Yeah, we are right. So this is a 昌务高级中学. So they probably are okay. They're probably here. See? That's their location. And on the right side, there's like a toy company, toy factory. You can very easy to find the factory in the village. Usually the factory is owned by the farmers. Farmer is very easy to have their factory set up. So I think they're in front of this Peizhong village, you know, Peizhong Cun. Let's talk about here, go back. So this kind of door commonly found at the entrance of towns like this one. And also temples and ancestral halls to honor the virtual individuals, sometimes also chastity widow. So even being a widow, being a good widow, if you never marry other people, you also have this kind of 贞节牌坊. We call, you know, they will be like, this lady is so good to her husband. You know, that's like from the history, you know. Loyal officials, like if you're like loyal to the emperor or to your people, you will be remembered and put your name there. And also have filial children. So basically you have to be good, like this kind of good kid, always taking care of your parents, or the scholar who passed the imperial exam. So this kind of like a 牌坊 is from the history is very important. It's just like this kind of like a showcase. And also they serve this kind of like public symbols of the moral praise and the social recognitions. And you can see it has no doors, right? So if you're passing through it, it marks the transition from the ordinary world into a sacred world or the honorable place. Is that interesting? Because you see like this kind of gate is just like, if you're doing something good, so we will have this kind of gate to you, because this is like a gate to the heaven, like teleporting you from the like ordinary world to a sacred world, right? Is that interesting? Right, Dada? Interesting, right? Every time if you go to different Asia country, you see this kind of door, you will know, the meaning of it. You will know what's the purpose of this, and you might need to ask a little bit like, what's this for? Is this for people? Is this for location, right?
Hello. There's a little town called Yuingzhan, and so we're here and...
Is it? How do you know the
I don't even know what he's talking about. This is called Peizhong Cun. There's like a 玉港龙酒楼. I can find it. Ooh, you see? I was right. They were at here, right? They were at the Peizhong Cun, the entrance of the village. So this whole area is a village, right? And if you go there, this one, 玉港龙酒楼, is literally right here. So actually located their location right now. So
put the town name in.
They're here. So 精明家具 is like a furniture factory. See? So we can literally see them here. So this whole place is called Peizhong.
Big text above us. Wait, I know what it is. Gong. No, I saw it. Right now above us.
Come on, dude.
It's going G-O-N-G. Gong.
Guys, what's up? We're here in Chinatown, and we're fucking doing...
Yeah, they're actually right. The way people have this like concept about every Chinatown have the 牌坊, right? So this is also all those like first wave of the immigrants from China. They would try to put this kind of python to put like, this is our place. You know, when you get into the gate, you get into the Chinatown, right?
Today's gone really well. That's why we stopped.
Today got horribly.
Brother, we're on the 207. Every single blue sign we see, which is our saving grace.
Literally, it's a good way of going north for sure. And I don't know how they found it. Did I miss something? I think that they're on the right track if they keep going.
Our absolute Lord and Savior, who we follow to the end of the earth, has said north. Like, I think we can drive down this road for hours and hours and hours, and that's
Okay,
what we're gonna do.
the prospects are good.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. So it's like,
Right.
should we apologize that things are going well for us?
No, I suppose not.
Should we fucking apologize for that? No.
I won't apologize for a damn thing.
But anyway, yeah, that's where we're at.
It's cool. I mean, we're just gonna keep blasting north. We keep going through town with extremely large buildings. Nothing. Town with extremely large buildings.
It's a good mixture of both.
Yeah, it's kind of how things go around these parts. My thing.
Hold up.
Am
I rolling? All right, that's where we're going. It's a hot spring. It's a fucking hot spring, okay? It's one of our dream goals, getting to a hot spring. It's like 100 kilometers away. We're trying to go to the Chinese hot spring over there. 100 kilometers
I actually never heard of like hot spring in Guangxi. So
away. Is someone like peanuts?
All right, we found the name.
Xing Xing, Xia Xia.
I never heard.
And we get an awesome hot spring.
In fact, there's one very famous wetland
Michael, we
in
didn't
my
lose it, did we?
The 207?
That's the most famous CC is in my street.
It could be the best day of our lives.
Michael, we didn't lose it, did we?
The 207?
Yeah.
No.
Or the historic side.
We're on, yeah, I haven't seen the hot spring in a while.
Did Indigo pass a turn to CC hot spring?
At what point do we panic?
When do we panic? I think like the next sign that doesn't say it.
Okay, I mean, that's kind of good, though. I mean, we could do that. We were so close.
I know, I know. It was good. It was a good plan and it was a good time.
We were so close! Guposhan Tourist Resort. That's the other one. That was our backup. Maybe these nice schwaggers will help me out.
你好，李帅哥。
你好，西溪活水在哪里？
What? 活水. So I think they're trying to talk about hot spring, but hot is like 热 or 烫活. He's talking about the running water.
西溪活水。
活水 I bet it becomes my water.
什么地方？景点。
驻点。
Judean again. Pig shop.
支点。
支点。西溪活水在哪里？
温泉啊，
对，西溪不对。
西溪温泉要往那边哦，60-70公里这样，在这里的东边。
Like people can actually understand. I think because people know 西溪 but don't know 活水 means. So that's why 温泉 is hot spring.
可能就要2个小时。
2个小时。
2个小时。OK， 好的。谢谢，非常感谢。
That's good. 非常感谢。
Oh my god, how did we fuck this? How did we fuck this so tremendously bad? It is 2 hours to our east, bro. And we've been going
nothing but hell-bent west.
What do you think? Because now we can either go to that tourist resort or we can pop a Yuli and we can
then
keep
just go
going north.
But I don't know what this tourist resort thing is.
I mean, we could go to it. It could be fun.
And it could be lit.
There could just be some weird hotel.
It could be shit. You know, I feel a little better about it. We are about 8 kilometers away. It has become quite, like, untouched. We've entered a very rural area, very mountainous area. It's fucking beautiful. And we saw some signs that had like a picture of what looked like a resort you could stay at. Because I still don't know if it's like a mistranslation of the word resort. It's like a touristy area, but not a touristy stay at area. But it's getting prettier. You're about to see it. I only have a few percent battery. You can still hear Michael.
What the fuck is he doing? What is he always talking to his camera? Look, this is what it looks like. Look, my name is Ludwig. I'm going to Guposhan tourist area. I don't know if this is the right place to go, but this is where I'm going to go. I'm really sad that we didn't go to fucking Wishi hot springs, but I'm glad that now what we're doing is going to Guposhan tourist area. It's Guposhan!
That's it! That's
We made
Guposhan.
it!
That's Guposhan!
Dude,
Wait,
fuck Mongolia!
is
That's
it Guposhan? Is that it?
Are the only 2 human beings here?
Nah.
No, right?
That's a work day.
Heard.
Yeah. You ever been to Palm Springs on a Wednesday?
It's Guposhan!
Okay, it looks like
Guposhan.
Guposhan's getting constructed.
Yeah. Gupo is like the sister of your grandma.
It's like TBD. No, right?
We're here like
Gupo.
Just a couple days too early.
Like 2 days. This is done.
Grandma sister mountain.
But there's probably somewhere to stay for sure.
Right?
I hope.
You know.
酒店在哪里？酒店。
这点。
酒店呢？
那个。
这边呢？
啊？
这边不是酒店吃饭了？
He's saying this is a fucking Judean.
下面这里啊。
下面什么名字？
这口什么酒店呢？
什么Judean?
You see what they're having here, uncle behind him. That's like already a local local restaurant, and also I think high chance they also offer the hotel.
上面这里有泡温泉，什么都有啊。
He's pointing to the fucking building with the red letters.
上面这里
Yeah, I was talking about the hospitals right there.
谢谢。Judy and something combination? 你好。
你好，
这个支点吗？Fuck me in my ass, he just went right to his phone.
这个是支点是吗？
是啊，
支点啊，你的支点。
你们不是中国的？
中国的我们不是从广州到北京，
你们会讲中文？你们是外国人？
小中文，我小中文。
少中文. So here is like using 少中文. 少 means small, like or less Chinese. Now it's actually like 我懂一点点中文. We don't talk like that. So this is also the same thing with English. Sometimes like the thing we think we are learning the English right way, but it comes out so off. It's just like when I first come to America, I go to the Burger King and I try to looking for the tomato sauce because we never learn ketchup in our school, okay? And when I go to New York and people are talking about, can I have some tomato sauce? People are so freaked out. They don't know what you're talking about.
听不懂 You don't get it. I'm trying to say I speak a little Chinese.
我们会说一点普通话，
你们讲的不是中文呢？
一点中文。
一点。
Okay, so behind Uncle, there's like a different clock, right? So on the top right, that's New York time. On the middle is Beijing time.
标间啊。
On the left is London time. So this kind of setup is pretty, standard for all those hotels that I think before 2000, early 2000 era hotels like this.
一点中文。
一点。
标间。
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 两个茶。
Standard 标间.
Oh, okay, that was quick. I don't know what he just turned on. Oh, the lights. 标间.
That's their own house.
Yeah, that's classic.
I'm actually have problem. Like I actually don't know. Like in Guangdong, Guangxi area, every like village hotel they went is this kind of toilet. Usually for the public restroom, we are using the squat toilet. But for the hotel or homestay, I went to so many places in the tourist attraction in the village in my area. Like they all have. I think it's because because they still have this kind of clock on the wall. Maybe it's because they're too. They have a long history of this place.
That's classic. 我想吃晚饭。
有饭的。
这个非常棒。All right.
两个人搞两个菜还是一个菜就行了？两个菜。
两个菜一位，你的推荐是吗？
我吃你吃什么？
你的体检 What's your body check?
不要水豆腐酿，这个要不要？
水豆腐酿。
水豆腐酿。
对。
I think that's stinky tofu.
Ooh, 豆腐。All right, what do you want? You want to try the sticky tofu?
You know what? We should get it just to try.
Just to get it, just to try, and then we can try some other shit.
这个一个，我那里包有那个笋子汤，等一下张来给你就够了，不用再点了。
好。
You said one more. You want chicken?
Yeah, grab a chicken. Yeah. I don't know. What do you want?
I'm down for the chicken, bro.
够了，不用了。
Okay, go ahead.
See, another practical uncle. He was like, look, that's enough. And you guys won't be able to eat too much. This is like how, practical Chinese guy, doing business. They won't be like, try to make you buy more.
够了，够了。
Go to.
不用搞那么多。
Let me grab my shit, my affairs. What's going on out here, bro?
It's a very typical village.
Where are we? You know what I think about sometimes? What Tip would be like if it was just me. I think it'd be the worst experience of my life.
I think if either of us tried to do this by ourselves, it would be the worst thing ever.
Because you'd have no one to turn to after just being 1 HP from tanking.
Yeah, because dude, you have to. Either of us gets so overloaded by it. It's so fucked.
The sweet release of English wouldn't be there.
I think if it was just me, I would just never talk to people.
Yeah.
It would just be fucking solo dolo doing damn nothing.
So should we cross off our bucket list item?
Don't fucking look at me like that.
It's a hot spring town, so.
So we kind of did it, right?
Doesn't this count?
Where's the hot spring? Where's hot spring?
I think one of those, maybe the.
Maybe in the back. You want me to ask?
Maybe out there. There's a.
I can ask for where the hot water place is. Cool, shui.
No, huo is like totally wrong. Like they're trying to use huo. Maybe it's like a fire, shui, fire, because huo is fire. Where's fire? But you should talk about where's 热水. 热 means, 热. We use 热 on the hot water.
在哪里?
Hot water. Check your fucking room, bud.
But I think if they were looking for the 温泉, that's different than the 热水. So yeah, it's complicated.
They're gonna bring us the stinkiest tofu, and we're gonna stomach one piece
And he's gonna laugh at us.
You know what this buys,
Yeah.
right?
No,
What?
it's not.
This is one
It's
McDonald's
not
token.
going to be
You know the stinky tofu buys one
It's one
McDonald's
token?
Yeah.
You guys know that's the rule.
You guys heard that.
Or they're
One
cheating.
stinky tofu equal
Why?
one stinky Donald. Ow.
Stinky
This is not
tofu
hot as
pretty-
fuck.
tastes good.
My baby?
It's pretty hot. I can only go small sips.
I'm not liking picking it up. I don't
Where
want to see
baby?
me like this.
You stare up at him with the two and you go, cooey. Cooey. Don't fucking They can understand that. Whoa, cream.
Oh wow. Awesome.
This tofu looks good.
I can hit my protein. Stinky tofu.
I would say
That's
it's totally
good.
different than tofu. thing.
That's a yummy thing.
The tofu is genuinely awesome because whatever the sauce is like.
And
It's
this
so
young
good.
tofu
Also,
will
like the
have
chunk of meat in each one
chunk-
makes
yeah,
me
chunk
happy.
meat
I need to know
inside
the
it.
secrets of this town. But it does feel like it's just like it started construction, and the guy who started construction just wanted to tell people about it. And so they
Yeah, we
made a
just
bunch of
clickbaited.
fucking
We just
signs.
clickbait.
No wonder there's no one fucking here. No wonder we're the only people roaming the street.
Yeah, no one is here because that's not only this area. Most of the small city and town, like young generation, they prefer to go to big city. So the whole economy of the local area will have lack of this kind of like energy. The hotel they're in right now, most of this kind of hotel are the family business, owned by family because they own the property, so they don't have to pay the rent. So literally they were just waiting for people to come. And most of the time people are not, because people most of the time not migrating to small town or village to start business. They all go to big city. But if this town blow up, it's already so popular. So lots of people will be specifically going to that area, buying property and having a homestay or like a whole hotel sets up. This kind of resort you can find from the sign, usually they got support or the government funding. The way that government try to help the local economy to bring more tourists coming. That's one of the way they try to boost the economy. So the government also have to deal with this kind of like imbalance of the population. So what's the best way to activate the local economy is by building out the tourism industry. But the government can send the funding, but when you try to settle the plan, it always comes down to people. Like how is local people manage the place? You will see some area build up so good, like some like famous area like Zhangjiajie. They will have lots of villages that they stand out due to the tourism, but some place like here, you see service everything won't be keep up the pace. The government might just throw the money into water maybe, but I think they're saying it's still in construction. So I think the whole area may be still built up. They have the new project going on.
I mean, dude, he had the breaker off.
Yeah, I guess that means we're the only people in the fucking hotel, huh?
Yeah, because the owner of this kind of business, sometimes the hotel might be their side hustle. They might their main income might come with the all those produced from the farmland, the thing they grow they can sell for stuff, or they can use the land. Like I said, we just found like in front of the Peizhong village, there's so many factories. They can also use their land to build a factory. So back then, the fastest way to making money is like build a factory, taking orders, just keep producing, and tell all your uncle, auntie, cousins to come here to be your employee. Everybody like working as a family. By here, the reason there's not so many people is very regular things for the small village or town because there won't be so many people coming back and forth. Even though the government is trying, there's still long way to go. There's still a long way to go for lots of area. But this is also one of the biggest challenge for China right now. We need to keep that balance between a small town and city and big city because now big city is more occupied. Everybody wants to stay in a big city. That's why people complain. Look, the housing is too expensive, but there's look, for Shanghai, there's 30 million people. So how can the housing price go down? And then people don't want to go to this kind of place to work and live. There's a long way to go. Like that's the main problem for China for sure.
My guess is like, this guy got in early. He's like, this is gonna be a huge resort town. Fuck it, I'll build a hotel first.
Dude, I think he's had this for like years, and then he hates the Guboshan.
Oh, you think it's gonna take away from him? And it will.
100%.
It will take away from him.
Everyone who lives around there, it's probably like shifted their lives crazy.
Oh yeah. They probably jazzed for like a few construction jobs, but then, like when a Walmart goes to a town.
I really did envision like the nicest hot spring room of all time, though. Is it?
But this might be. Oh no.
自己家里种的，
It's like
后面
peas.
种的。
Their own. They grew them.
Oh,
their own
it's totally
stuff.
grew these. Actually, you have no fucking idea, do you?
What?
For them
But
to
he
have
grew
like a
these?
hotel restaurant,
grew these
they
in
don't
the
have
back.
to buy ingredients. They can just like sell the things
I've been
they
eating
have
like,
in their
wow, I
backyard.
can't believe they grew these.
And I think that's also explain why the uncle just basically recommend them this kind of thing because they have them in their backyard. So if they order the chicken, maybe they have to go out to buy the chicken because they might don't have the chicken right now. If if the restaurant is not packed, if there's not so many customers, so restaurant won't be preparing for too much food. So whatever they're eating right now is literally maybe their daily food. So, but that's authentic, right? You get authentic taste.
No, he grew these.
I'm like, wait, I got that info from you.
He grew these. He grew these. Translate that. Translate that and fucking prove me right. He grows these.
Right, he's actually right. Yeah, you got that.
Man.
I think it's more, especially language, you know, the reason I think Ludwig will be very easy to learn language because I think he knows people. That's also a very important thing. You know, sometimes when we have the interaction, sometimes you know the other people talk before they even try to talk. Yeah, this kind of feeling, you know, is also come from the observation. You know, especially if you're sensitive enough, you will be able to know, you know. I think, yeah, he's on the good track. Like I said, that's the reason why he have like a good pronunciation, even though his tone is totally messed up.
Dude, just tell me.
Oh, you sure you're not? Yeah.
What?
Okay, you remember the lunch from earlier?
The lunch?
Yeah, there's a bit of spice.
Yeah.
It came out crazy, Michael.
What do you mean?
It came out crazy.
Scared.
It came out crazy. I got a dragon in my ass. I got a dragon.
Please don't tell me that.
I got a dragon in my ass.
They're so sus though.
It's Michael, I'm not done.
I was wondering why your underwear was wet when it came out. I didn't want to bring it up because I didn't want to make you feel.
Actually, in Chinese, we have this kind of one term we call 喷射战士. It's like a splash warrior or like splash soldier. That like to describe if you have some bad food or like if too spicy food, and like that you have like a dragon. 喷射战士, okay. It's like a splash warrior.
Bad.
Michael, I got a second problem.
But this is also the problem with the squat toilet, okay? If you don't know how to, that's why you need to do the tutorial. If you missed the like squat toilet tutorial, go to my first reaction video. Yeah, like you need to how to use that properly. Otherwise, it will be splashed to the wall.
Dirty fucking white.
I got a second problem, Michael.
What's that?
They don't got any soap in the shower. They also don't got any shampoo. Michael, there's shit everywhere in there. It's on the walls. It's on the walls. It's on the walls.
Yeah. Interesting. Can I show you something? Just saw something off.
天目 hot spring. Hot spring.
It's this little magazine I was reading. 2 kilometers away, there's a hot spring.
Is that a hot spring town or something?
Yeah. But if that one wasn't available, there's actually another one. Just
Yeah, this definitely proved my point. So this should be this kind of like government project to try to attract all those like investment to come to this town and build up the tourism company. But so far, as I can see, the one they're staying right now is definitely locals. But I don't know.
It's
Are
on
they
the
going
street,
to
the
this
forest
kind
hot
of pace
spring.
next episode?
And if you actually keep going, here's a whole list of hotels available at Guposhan.
This is for like the future. This is for like the future.
Tell me, do you think this magazine is new?
About 10 years
It
old.
shouldn't be too old. What?
你的什么推荐指点吗？
你的什么推荐字典? Like, what is your recommendation dictionary?
你是在哪？
Like lady said, I cannot see you. I cannot hear you clearly.
富山大厦温泉酒店。
古堡上，
They might think somebody
你
trolling them.
用一个标签吗？
不要钱。
有标签，
Has
谢谢，拜拜。
标间 standard room.
That's exactly what we thought it was. It's just up the road. It's just up the road. It's
Yeah.
exactly what we thought it was.
Damn, they speed up. They speed up. They speed up because it's like too far away. Look, that's like it's Day3. Okay, I told you guys it is not going to be easy. That should be for today's video, and we have lots of fun with data. I think I also be talking too long. I need to do the editing now. Wish you guys really enjoy the content. I will see you on the next episode. See you.